Let's hope we could actually do this one. Um, I mean, I'm sure I could do the stage, but hopefully the boss isn't too difficult. So this is the last DLC for the game. This DLC actually got released like I think it was like a couple days ago actually. All right, fanboy, you have a good sleep. Take it easy, dude. Tomorrow we'll be finishing this game 100% without a doubt. And then either A, we're gonna go jump back into Osu, or B, we're gonna start another game and play Osu at the same time. Well, we'll just see. Because I definitely want to test your map. I mean, I'll definitely play Osu for sure, but I might start another game as well. It might actually be Final Fantasy VII, in all honesty. The PS1 version, not the PS4 version. But yeah, take it easy. Good night, man. I'll see you around. I'll probably be stopping stream after this DLC anyways. Let's take off this, and let's put on Revenant's Greed again. Get more items. Let's also try not to die. Fucking cat's pissing me off, though. See, the problem is, my cat is taking advantage of the fact that, since I'm streaming, like, I'm not really gonna, like, try to mess with her when she climbs on my desk. So she's taking advantage of that fact, and she's sleeping behind my monitor, which I don't necessarily have a problem with. Like, if she wants to sleep behind my monitor, it's whatever. Oh, and now yeah, and this is the problem. Now she's jumping on stuff. She's on my subwoofer, and now she's in front of my TV, so I can't see what the hell I'm doing. Okay. Anyways, what the hell was I doing? We already got the missile, and this area doesn't seem large. So it probably also has two branches as well, two branching paths. Oh no, I already put the Revenant Screed. Okay, there's a shit ton of enemies. Ow, 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 ow. First of all, just stop. There we go. Second of all, just die. You too. You're lucky that that Eos was doing that thing, or else you would have been dead. There we go. Let's take let's take blazing roar off, and let's actually put what is this though? Lightning swing. Interesting. Let's actually put blood-sucking blades on, because I want the drain. The drain could be actually really useful. It will allow me to use more skills. And it's drain rating of weapons attacks. Okay, cool. Yep, that's exactly why you love running Volatile Storm from Harmonia. It's such good AoE, and it's technically physical based damage, so you don't have to worry about elemental matching. Dude, fucking Volatile Storm is so fucking strong. Especially if you could get the enemies to get into like a small group, or like group up together. It is so OP. It just wrecks every single one of them. Okay, now we're getting Perseus, and Perseus was a Greek demigod, I believe. I believe he was a demigod, because he wasn't a full god, but he wasn't. Yeah, he was a god, but he wasn't a full god. I don't know. I'm kind of just spouting shit out of my ass, but this DLC is called the Thunder King or something like that, Thunder God. So, you know, probably Zeus. I don't know how the fuck we're already here, but I guess we're already here. A demigod being a child of Poseidon and mortal Greek woman in mythology. I thought he was the child of. I thought he was the child of Zeus, dude. I mean, I could be wrong, but you know, I thought he was the child of Zeus. Okay, so literally the only reason why this is hard is because you have people with you. If you didn't have people with you, this fight would have been done already. Yeah, this fight definitely would have been done already. I mean, like, I'm obviously kind of underestimating how fast, or how, I'm overestimating how fast I could beat this, but yeah. I think you are the regular enemy. Yeah, you're the regular enemy. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be another DLC because we have a. Because I'm gonna guess they're doing it for all the elements. So, you know, fire, ice. Now we have lightning. So what else do we have? I think there's also one more element. I'm not entirely sure. But they're probably just only doing it just for enemies that make sense for that they could relate to a god either enemy, you know? By the way, I'm just gonna backstab this guy if I can. There we go. Is it Zeus? You might be misremembering him as Poseidon's child since they fall in love in the same spectrum with controlling water and water bodies. I'm pretty sure it's Zeus. I'm like 70% sure it's Zeus. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. But I'm pretty sure it's Zeus. Oh wait, I'm right. It is Zeus. Remembering wrath. Yeah, no, that's basically the reason why I said that, because of the movie. But who knows? The movie could have been wrong. That's why I'm saying. Who knows? Oh shit! Is there 3 branching paths in this area? If so, this is gonna be a little bit of a bigger area to deal with, which is fine, but still. You need to die, lady. Or yeah, you're a lady. You need to die because I want that. Goodbye. Yes. Okay, we have the middle section completely filled out. That's good. There's also an item here, apparently. Over here. I'm gonna guess I dropped down, apparently. Also, let's get rid of the ice armor. I'm gonna assume we're fighting an electric boy. So let's put on, you know, the Raijin Veil. I'm gonna guess there's also a boss, or there's gonna be a DLC for a blood enemy. You know, a boss that uses blood tactics instead of the other elements. Wow, all the enemies here are actually a little bit weaker. Except the suicidals, they're still pretty strong. Okay, this way. Yes, even more missiles. Wonderful. And this. Perseus core fragment C. So I guess the core fragments are just allows us to open the door. And then probably view the vestige memories when we finish that up. Okay, so I think we gotta go this way over here. Well, I think I came from down there, so let me see here. My eyes are actually starting to hurt right now. Over here. We gotta go up there. They might, but it felt like they wanted the 3 DLCs to be cyclical if you play around with elemental damage first bosses. Lightning second boss. Third is ice? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what they're going for. Unless this is the last DLC. That was a little strange. First of all, Snout, dude, you need to die. I don't like your nose. Apparently you don't like me either. Almost making like a Pokemon situation, fire, grass, water types, if you're not mistaking that interaction. I guess. Oh, he actually dropped down. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, motherfuckers. Come here. Just attack me. I actually tried parrying you, but I was a little too slow. I didn't think that was going to hit me more than once. I know that... Good job, Eos. Eos could have healed me if she wanted, but she didn't. I knew that attack can hit you if you dodge it, but I didn't know it could hit you again if you already got hit once. Because in a lot of games, if you get hit, like if it's an attack that is a continual attack like that, like not if it's a multiple swing, because that technically is not a multiple swing. It's a continuous single attack. Oh, and I gotta go this way too. In games, usually you can't get hit by it again if you already got hit once. Which is why I kind of just, like, stood there. Actually, how come I... Oh, I do remember these enemies. Oh, God. Was there really 3? Apparently there was really 3. Only other example you can think of is Kingdom Hearts. Sephiroth fights particularly broke that general rule. Yeah. Why would they fucking make the fire dude weak to lightning? That kind of sounds a little dumb. Like, I would actually like to see someone explain that to me. Why fire is weak to lightning in this game? Well, at least for that enemy. Stop it! Oh, wow. Holy crap. That stomp actually did a lot of damage. I didn't even know that was an attack. I thought he was just walking, in all honesty. Well, he's a metal-plated dragon. Dragon classically weak to lightning. You know what? In most old-school RPGs. I guess. Then they should have, like, you know, had his name say something about dragon. I feel like instead of calling him a knight. Literally, I'm pretty sure his boss title is Hellfire Knight. You would think, oh, fire. I don't know, maybe I could use ice against it. But nope. Yeah, let's drop. Actually, when I was up here, I saw a... actually, we're not dropping down there, because I don't want to fight those things. I don't know what the point of going up there was, except to get that missile, and I guess a few items, but it wasn't really anything super special. So, we're going to go in this last part, which is over here. But yeah, dude, the fucking ice boss was way easier than the fire boss. We probably might attempt the fire boss again today, later, after I beat this one in particular, but I'm not guaranteeing I'm gonna beat it. Did you hit me? Did it hit me? I cannot tell if it actually hit me or not. That time, obviously, but... Dude, seriously, the range of these enemies are a little ridiculous. You're gonna try to trick me? Fuck off. What are you gonna do? Wow. You scary. Good job. Fucking enemy. Gonna kill you now. Come here. Where the fuck? Oh, you got backup? Well, that's fine, because I have this. Well, I tried to use it, but my fucking attack got canceled. You know what I like about this game? When I don't get hyper armor, but when the enemy gets hyper armor. That's the best part of the game, actually. I love it when I don't get the hyper armor. Gotta love them boys with shotguns. Usually, well, I mean, usually the range enemies don't bother me as much. Cause usually I just go fucking annihilate them. Oh, you're still alive. Well, this one is gonna die. Who the fuck hit me? That was actually well hidden. I actually didn't see him in there. I even looked at it too, because I looked at the missile that was actually in there, but I didn't even see this guy. So that was pretty well hidden. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even angry that he hit me. That was a pretty well hidden enemy. Okay, so missile, that brings it up to like probably 80, I think, 77. But this is probably the last area if that's 77, and that's probably death. Actually, I could go down there, and I have to go down there. We'll go down there in a bit after I finish out this boss over here. What's down here? Death. Oh my god, another one. But this one's a wind one. This is one of the, or this is the one you meet in the desert. So this is wonderful. Alright, let's put on Bridge to Glory, morale boost. Let's put on the fucking that as well. And let's fuck this guy up. Oh, and at least the sand is not a fucking sand that drains your E-cores. That's good. You are so lucky you have help in this fight. This doesn't really matter because your help sucks ass. By the way, you're dead if you're just gonna do that all day. Because I'm just gonna backstab you. Did that not do damage? Or did it? I didn't even see. I'm pretty sure it did though. 7,000 damage. That ability is a little pain in the ass. I have to go in though. I have no choice. I don't really have a choice in the matter, only because like he's gonna come after me and I need to kill him, so I could probably arch or range attack him if I have the E-course to do it, but like I don't really have the E-course to do it. $5,400. That's not good. You could come in this fight? Holy shit. By the way, this is the kind of boss fights I actually don't like. When there's actual like regular enemies in the fight to help the boss, because you know what that kind of tells me? That they were lazy to make an actually good boss. Like, it basically tells me the boss itself is not good enough to stand by itself. And that's why I don't like these kind of fights. I mean, it's okay if, like, the boss has multiple of itself. But, like, when it has enemies, other kinds of enemies in the fight itself, that's... No. Unless it's a shitty boss. Like Dark Souls 2 has a boss where, like, it's pretty fucking easy to kill. Yeah, it's a one-on-one fight, and then you fight that boss again as a two-on-one fight, and it's still easy to kill because, like, if you imagine if you fought that same boss again as a one-on-one later in the game, you would destroy it, annihilate the shit out of it. Okay, this is a different place. I gotta watch out. There's an archer guy. I gotta watch out. I don't know why I'm backstabbing them right now because, like, I'm gonna not even I'm gonna rest at the missile, so I'm gonna lose all my E-cores anyways. You lucky that you lived. Lucky asshole. You're dead. Okay, 100% of the map done, complete, good, excellent. All we have left to do is get this item, which who knows what the fuck this is. Apparently I never grabbed it even though I walked over here. Old world materials, okay, excellent. All we have to do is kill the boss. Let's just hope this boss is not super tough. Otherwise, this might be actually annoying. Wow, doing fucking highlights for this VOD is gonna be a pain in the ass. I could already tell. 169. Lord of Thunder. So we're gonna fight probably Zeus. Fucking Zeus. It's probably not gonna be like, you know, Thor or anything. It's probably gonna most likely be something like Zeus. Is that a Roman fighter in that picture? It looks like it. What do you get for me, though? Oh, it's medicine. But is it a skill or is it a... Oh, it's a... Oh, I get it. Yeah, there's other blood codes that you get from the DLC. I was wondering about that. So these are the extra blood codes. Okay, I see. Well, this one specifically is a blood code. I think the Valley. Yeah, the Valley is a blood code. It doesn't bother you that much from playing Remnant. What? And then again, it's also a totally different experience from the with gunplay being core of that. What? What doesn't bother you as much? What was I even talking about? Honestly, like, I don't remember like what I was even talking about. Sometimes I talk and I don't even like remember what I'm talking about. There are things. Then yeah, it's awesome. No. Yeah. But anyways, this one's a lightning, obviously, a lightning boss. So, I guess apparently this boss is weak against fire, apparently. Or, sorry, ice. Whatever. We could use the ice buff, or we could use something else that might be better. Let's just take a look at this real fast. It just depends on how much, because the other one I could have had a better, or maybe a better time with using a passive that would have gave me either A, more stamina, or B, less stamina usage. Okay. Like this one right here, Savvy Evasion, that could actually be really good. But this one, it only increases the amount of focus that you gained, or that you gained, which is still, I mean, not bad, but yeah. Def parry, guard drain, leak resistance, low resistance, inhibit, stun, venom. Focus carnage, reduces the rate consumed by attacks. Yeah, right here, like focus stamina usage, that could be useful. But then again, that would have been useful for the other fight. Actually, I kind of want this, Ecor Strikes. When I was talking about the basic ads, oh. Infesting monster boss fights. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know, it's bad. It's terrible fucking boss design. Well, this is really fucking dark. The actual fuck. Invigor and Rush refunds your max damage anytime you iframe dodge and attack. That's crazy. Okay, I can't wait to first try this boss. JK. That ain't happening. I'm actually trying to use the skills, but for some reason my character wasn't using the skills, so that's nice. Wasted time. That's okay. I have no idea what it's doing, so that's why I kind of dodged like that. And I got the first attack on him, so that's wonderful. But he's gonna fucking hurt me so much. I forgot to put the veil on, the Raijin veil. There we go. That's dumb. This is a really dumb fight. This is already a really dumb fight. The fact that he just runs like that. Good news is he doesn't have a lot of defense, it looks like. So, like, he's pretty fast though, I'm not gonna lie. It's a fucking lightning tiger or something. Actually? Oh, I fucking get it. This is a Diaspita. This is essentially a Diaspita. No, this exactly fights like a Diaspita, actually. If you guys don't know what a Diaspita is, it's an enemy from God Eater. We actually saw one in a cutscene before we fought Mito. Yep, this is exactly a Diaspita. Except its lightning is blue instead of red. Ow. Honestly, the first boss, the fire... Wow. I was gonna say Eos. Eos almost... Oh my god, that was fair. I didn't know he had stun, but now I know. Honestly, the first boss, the fire boss, reminded me of Vadra. That's why I even said anything about... That's why I even said anything about the second boss, because the second boss reminds me of the Ice Vadra. I forgot what the Ice Vadra is actually called. But I just know the boss, or the mission name in God Eater is like something Empress, Frozen Empress. I think it's actually called Frozen Empress on God Eater. Yeah, there's a Prithvimata. Yeah, I can't even pronounce it. But yeah, the Frozen Empress reminds me. Yeah, this is based on the Vajras, the Vajra variants, the original Vajra or the regular Vajra, the Prithvimata. Yeah, can't even pronounce it. And this is the Diaspita. Of course, this is the last one. So if they're going. So if the DLCs are going for that, you know, the variations, then this is basically it. This is all there. There's only going to be 3 DLCs. Although, oh shit, I forgot to equip something. Oh else. If I die this time, I'll equip it. There's more. He has more attacks though, or he has different attacks as well. So he's not exactly fighting like a Diaspita. The only, and also I'm saying this one is more of a Diaspita than a Vajra because of those wings. It fights exactly like a Diaspita. It's doing exactly what a Diaspita would do. Because the regular Vajra doesn't have those sharp wings. If you remember. I gotta watch out. I have no stamina. Now, if... Oh, too bad we don't have the God Eater song, though. The fucking... I don't remember what it was called, actually. But, if... I don't know if there's other variants of the Vajra in God Eater 2, because I haven't played God Eater 2 before. But I have looked up stuff, and I think there are more variants this time in God Eater 2. Actually, yeah, this is exactly a Vajra. This is a Vajra does turn differently or changes his appearance when you do enough damage. I think I had no stamina, so I couldn't dodge it. What the fuck? That actual... Oh my god! Holy crap, that stun is so long. That stun is actually really long. What is that? What is it doing? I'm actually a little confused what this is How did that kill me? Holy shit. Wait, I'm actually confused what to do now. I probably have to do something with those things on the ground so he stops running around so fast, because he's definitely getting faster each time he rotates. Holy crap, I dropped 2,000 frames, almost 3,000. Okay, so we're gonna need let's take off Conviction Spike, because I'm never gonna use Conviction Spike. Like, let's be honest, I'm never gonna use it, and it's even risky to use it because of the fact that like I'm like you're exposed for like a couple seconds. So let's put on stun removal. And then we're going to want to put on this right here. Let's get rid of Ecor Strike. It's not worth it. Let's put on... Where is it? Right here. Stun resistance. Okay, now let's go into this fight. I actually would just rather aim at the tail end of him, It's actually really dangerous to aim at the... I can't believe that's an attack. If he had just that attack has so much range. All the attacks in this game has so much range. It's actually a little crazy how much range you actually have to deal with. Then there again, only played G3. Oh, I only played God Eater 1. I beat it twice actually. I played the PSP version, and then I played the PS4 version, the Resurrection version. I'm pretty sure I thought I bought God Eater 3, but I don't know where it is if I bought it. I'm trying to dodge, but like he keeps throwing out the lightning, which causes me to keep dodging, and by the time like he comes down, I don't have stamina to dodge his strike. Can you? Wow, that was bullshit. That was actually bullshit. Shut the fuck up, you stupid lion. Yeah, kill me. That's fine. Because Eos will heal me. And Eos is not gonna die. Okay, I gotta watch out. I gotta watch out. Put on this. Oh, I took out his buff already ran out. That's good. Okay, so when he turns red, it looks like that's when he gets the... I have no stamina. When he turns red, that's when it looks like he can stun you. Okay, so when he ends his run, every time he ends a run, he always turns around to slap you. I have no stamina, he could hurt me. You gotta watch out. Put on this. That's a double attack, I forgot. That's okay, Eos will heal me. I gotta watch out. He has stun now. I gotta watch out. Okay, I have no idea what the hell I gotta do here. Okay, I definitely can't attack it. It actually does absolutely nothing. Oh, what the fuck? Well, that was fair. I didn't even see that. I don't want to aim his face. I want to aim his back. He is much faster than a Dias Pita from God Eater, though. Like, seriously. He's gonna dodge. I tried to dodge twice, but I ran out of stamina. I dodged a little too fast, which caused me to lose all my stamina. He has a little bit more health. I'm trying to dodge. Can I, like, stop him? No? Well, that was fair. So, I don't know. Maybe it's actually safer just being here. Well, it is safer, but you gotta keep track of him. And then you gotta be careful when he slams down. 900, 900. Go in. If all my attacks actually had landed in this entire fight, he'd probably have been dead. Oh, I call bullshit. I actually called bullshit. That was cute. So what happened was why I died there is because he jumped, right? But he was in the air a lot longer than I thought he was going to be. Probably because of the fact that how close I was to him to when he actually jumped. So I guess he's programmed in such a way where he has to jump a specific like for a specific time frame. And I guess the closer you are to him, the longer he's actually in the air. That's what it feels like, at least. I'm just saying my observations. Whether they're wrong or right, I'm not really sure, but that's what I feel. Okay, at least that's not an attack. That's an attack, though. He's actually not that hard in comparison to the fire guy still, though. Fire guy was a little insane. Ow. He's a little harder than the Empress for sure. The only reason why the Empress was hard was because of the pillar. What the fuck? That's so weird. That looks so fucking weird, actually. Did you guys see that? I'm so glad I got that on video. One. I dodged too early. Actually, I think I'd make that exact same mistake on God Eater. I gotta watch out. Nope. Okay, if you do enough damage, it seems like you can cancel out that attack. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Put on this. Okay, I gotta wait before I can put on Bridge to Glory. Ow. Damn it, he reared up, so I couldn't use the drain attack on him. Nope. I should wait to save my... Yeah. Eos heals me. That's fine. I should wait to use my gifts or my Rondo attack for when he goes into that phase. Because I don't want him to do the running thing, right? So that still hit me, actually. I still took the stun damage. Fuck. Yes! Yeah, this boss would be extremely hard by herself, for sure. Then again, all the bosses in this game would be extremely hard by herself. Especially the dual fights. I'm just out of range, unfortunately. Actually blocking him, like actually using your weapon to block him is actually not bad. You don't really take as much damage. That's actually pretty good. Yep, saw you gonna do that. I knew exactly you were gonna do that. And I dodged a little too early. Yeah, don't aim for the head. For some reason, aiming for the head actually feels harder to hit him. So, aim for the body. Put on the drain rate. Don't be a dick. But then again, I'm also using the bayonet, so if you had a sword, it'd probably be easier to hit his head. But for the bayonet, it feels harder to hit his head. Come on, do enough damage. Bullshit, you asshole. Fucking great. Just wonderful. I actually tried doing a lot of damage to him right there, hoping that it would have killed him. He's actually dead. I don't know how the fuck he just got killed. Dude, did you guys see that? How the hell did he get killed? I didn't even see Eos do an attack. He just ran here and he just fell down. Anyways, yeah, fuck Discount Orstein and Smog. Well, oh shit, looks like you typed a lot. There. Then again, yeah. So memory of also spam scythe and dude, I want to play the scythe, man. That looks cool. I gotta get to playing God Eater 2 as soon as I can. There's still like when you beat the game for God Eater 1, you're done. And then there's more stuff, and then you're done, and then there's slightly more stuff for more story. And then after that, you're actually done, but then they add like extra missions that are hard. I didn't know you could actually fall there. But yeah, and then they add extra missions that are harder but don't have anything to do with the story. But the PS4 version of God Eater 1 does have a little bit more story in it in the last sections. I think mostly to tie it in with 2, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember. I have to read it again. That didn't look like it was working as intended. No, I definitely don't think it was working as intended, to be honest. Oh yeah, and you can fight them multiple times. Cool. But yeah, fuck discount Ornstein Smoke with a rusty plastic spoon. Still have unresolved feelings about them from your soul level 1 run of the game. You think Io threw a spike at him? Maybe. Dude, Io's actually has really strong magic or gifts that she uses. Not gonna lie. But we're done with this boss, so. Emperor Suppressor, Essence, Mowing. Are you gonna give me a veil though? I did get a veil, nice. I got 2 veils. And I got a bayonet. At least they didn't put any like weapons or veils on to these. Where you had to add difficulty onto the boss, because that would be that would suck. Fight only Pipe of Thraldom. Use no items, no regeneration, take no damage. Imagine if a trophy like PS4 trophy or Xbox achievement was attached to this. That'd be actually a little crazy. That would actually be a little crazy. Oh shit. Fuck. Wait, did I get this? Deflect. You could deflect an attack with a parry? Well, now that I know, I'm gonna try that next time I fight this guy. There's a lot of things you gotta do, so it's a lot of memory things you gotta remember. Yep, you've done that for the other 2. Not gonna do it for this one. And unforeseeable, not enough patience or boredom. It's not, dude. It's not even fucking worth it. Pipe of Thraldom, though. Ah, that was fun. I mean, technically it is. If you want to do the meme runs, these pipes are flat out better than the regular pipe, given that they have elemental throughout. Throughput attached, so they automatically will hit 20% harder than the regular pipe if you stack into elements. Yeah, but like, it's gonna take a shit ton long time just to do it, dude. I didn't even know why I tried to wake her up. I actually wanted to look at the gifts for a second. Actually, what did I pick up? I can't even use this. Oh, it's plus A strength. Or it's A strength required. And it's pretty heavy, apparently. Huh. Like, apparently I can't even use any of these yet. Interesting. I did get another weapon, right? Let me see here. I got Thunderbolt. Which, even though it says Thunderbolt, it has no lightning attack on it, which is kind of funny. But it's mostly the fact that I want to prove to yourself that you could do it rather than the fight being the reward. I don't know. Black Halberd. Okay, whatever. Let me look at the blood codes real fast. Or not the blood codes, but let me look at the gifts. I want to see if I can buy anything. By buy them, I mean max them out. Because I'm not going to fucking do this shit. Lightning charge. All stats up? Oh, only when you're focused. That's pretty cool. There it is. That's what I want. He has the dexterity mind up. That is what I want, actually. Because with dexterity and mind up, right? If I have dexterity and mind up, I could use Artemis instead of Isis. Isis is good, yeah. But Artemis, if I use Artemis, I could use mind and dext, or dexterity and mind up, and that'll allow me to use Bridge of Glory, and that should actually let me have more damage. Well, more damage from melee attacking than Isis. Isis will have more damage when it comes to light attacks, light gifts, but this one will have more damage for dark gifts. May want to mess with the bayonet. Don't remember messing with it. Didn't have the patience to go through with all of his challenges, but Frozen Empress bayonet was dope as fuck. Like, would I like, at least if that, what? Hold on. Would you like a tip to get that easily? At least if the X consecutive hits without getting hit challenge reward? Not really. I'm probably not going to even do it, to be honest. Who knows? We'll see. Oops, I didn't want to equip it. My cat's also attacking me. Yeah, I'm kind of upset that I couldn't use Bridge of Glory for Artemis. If I was actually able to use Bridge of Glory with Artemis, I would definitely be using it right now, but nope. I mean, Ishtar's still pretty good, though. Ishtar's a good replacement. Definitely for light gifts as well. Anyways, though, let's give the first boss a try again, a retry. Let's see how well if I could do it. I am a little bit stronger than, you know, I first fought it, so maybe that might actually make a difference. But who knows? It's actually almost 4 o'clock by me, so we're definitely gonna be stopping soon. Also, I'm not gonna lie, but this DLC is so hard. It actually I don't even know if I can even say this DLC is that hard. I actually don't really want to say it is because like all it is just I gotta get used to the attacks and not get hit. Like the fact that that I could get killed in like 1 to 2 hits is bad, but like other than that, it just doesn't feel that hard in terms of like difficulty. It's not like fucking Medir or like Chaos or Cause. That's the wrong code that I'm using. I'm using also the wrong Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. You're right. This one feels more like Hannibal. You're right. But the lightning one was definitely Diaspita for sure, without a doubt. The lightning one definitely was Diaspita. And the ice one was definitely Pritimata or whatever it's called. That's actually surprising then. So I would feel like they would want this boss to be the last DLC instead of the first one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm gotta find this, the flame protection. Because I want to put it on. That sucks, you asshole. Okay, you missed somehow. Strange. Ow, ow. That was scary. I'm trying to find something. That's why I'm kind of doing this. Where the fuck is it? I thought I dodged, but I didn't. There's probably more than one attack when he came after me. Because I'm trying to get rid of the stun removal and put something else for it. Because the stun removal is completely useless in this fight. Put on the fire resistance. Okay, it was too far away, so that was a waste. Gotta be careful. I thought I would have had enough time to dodge out of the way, but I didn't. Holy crap, dude. That's actually funny how he powers up exactly like how the Hannibal powers up in the game. It's actually kind of funny. Okay, let me see here. We don't need stun resistance, definitely, without doubt. This could be useful. What do we want? Let's take this one, tirelessness. Increase your wait, what? Hold on. Where did this come from? Hold the fuck on. Tirelessness. Code vein. Does this come from an RV? If it did, I'm gonna be super pissed. No fucking way. This is an RV? Holy shit. Dude, I wish I knew about this. Damn it. I would have used this the entirety of this game. I wonder how much it increases how fast it makes your stamina go back up. Jane rating up is always a solid choice. It's like a passive blood sucking blade if you want to open up active slots. Yeah, that's definitely yeah, I don't disagree with you. Oh wait. That seemed a little fast. Hmm. I gotta be careful about doing that kind of attack. I'm gonna get hit. He attacks really fast. Come on, come on. Nope. Good. Ow. That really hurt. I actually had to scratch my neck, so. Stop it. Stop it. Stop attacking Eos. Attack me. Fuck off, you asshole. Okay, so I'm guessing if you hit his wings, or not his wings, but his cape, it's not going to do any damage. So you got to make sure if you're using a gift, you actually hit his body. Nice. I call bullshit on actually missing that. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that was gonna be like that. Okay. Ow! Jesus. Okay, here he goes. Didn't even power up, but he's gonna just instantly do it. Oh wait, don't go in. Don't go. Oh yeah, that's an attack that I kind of can't get used to because it goes so fast. I gotta just remember to just dodge the moment I see that, because it's so fucking fast. Oh wait, it's this fucking ability. That's right. Ow. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at my monitor. Uh-oh. Oh god, I didn't know he actually had range with that. Because usually every time he does that, I'm usually close by him. So I didn't know he could actually, like, go and hit you. I'm dead. Eos, be careful. You're gonna die soon. Ow. I actually don't really like that ability that he's using right now. The fucking whirly fires. The spirally fires. That's actually really fucking annoying to deal with. Fuck, he's going after me. That's nice. Come after me, buddy. Come after me. Yes. Okay, dodged too early. So it's not that early, but it's also not that late. So you gotta watch out. He gains a lot of defense against light attacks, or I guess at least that attack. Should have not done that. Well, apparently I still got a trial completed. That's all that matters. We almost got him. We actually had almost got him there. So we're definitely on the right track. Let's switch out some skills. This one is not necessary because he doesn't have stun. Let's see here. Let's actually put on Ice Barrage, or actually let's put on Lightning Barrage, and then yeah, cool. See, the thing is though, I think maybe a Freezing Roar might be better, because, I mean, it would depend. It would just depend. Anyways. Okay. Put on this. Wait to put on the stamina one, because we'll put that one on in a minute. Okay, that was close. I gotta wait for that and not just dodge immediately. Whoops. Oh no, I know the barrages are really good. But the problem with the barrages is it's only effective if you can get near them and have every single one of them hit him. If you can't do that, then that's dangerous. That was cool. I wonder how much the ice will do. Oh, but the problem with my ice ability that I'm trying to use, it takes a while to cast it, so I gotta watch out. $3,200, or it might have been 16, depending. Gotta watch out. I'm trying to get away. I'm actually was trying to get away. Okay, so the reason why I couldn't get away was because his tail was in the way. So that's always nice. Fucking bullshit, but whatever. I think that was actually the fastest we've got his health down. So I definitely am pretty sure I could beat him now. After learning his moveset and everything, I'm pretty sure I could beat him now. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I don't think it's gonna take that long. I don't know why I just tried to heal. I actually wasn't trying to do something else, but I accidentally pressed to heal instead. That did 0 damage. So I'm guessing if you hit his tail, the tip of his tail, it does 0 damage? Seems like it. Yep, it does 0 damage if you hit his tail. That's nice. His tail must have, like, resistance against GIF attacks or something. Oh, wait. Why am I using ice? You're right. I don't know why I'm using ice. I thought I had lightning on for a second. You're absolutely fucking right. Where is it? Plasma Roar. That's what I wanted. Of course, now he's buffed up, so everything's just gonna hit him for much less. God, just like in the game. Just like in the game, that's just as scary. Ow. Yep, he does that in the game as well. That's just as scary in the game as well. Actually, I would argue that in the game is more scarier than this. I think that actually missed. If it hit him, it only did like 300 damage. So, pretty sure that missed. That's as bad. Oh, I missed. I missed hitting his head. That sucks. Oh well. There we go. That was close. Oh my lord. Be careful. Okay, battery's running out. Can I kill this guy before my batteries die? Just have to see. Gotta watch out. Wow, that actually had done a lot of damage. I actually could have survived that if I had the fire resistance on, but I don't have it on because I for some reason forgot to put it on. This is dangerous. Gotta watch out. I should be healing, but I'm trying to deal the damage. It's over. Unless like I massively screw up, it's pretty much over. That was actually a really good run. I mean, like, in like comparison to what I've been doing, that was actually not bad at all. Because I only had to heal 5 times. I didn't even have to waste all my healing. And I didn't even get hit for like a good while. Honestly, the Prometheus fucking code is so good, actually. The Prometheus code is actually really fucking good. But I think the Queenslayer is supposed to be better. But I'm pretty sure you definitely want to go. You want to either I'm almost positive you want to not be doing like a hybrid build for these boss fights, for these ones specifically. If you want to go like for a fast run. Because I'm guessing you probably want to go either full on melee or full on gifts. Prometheus Pulse, eh? Ooh. Ooh, cool. Ooh, that's cool. Yes and no, Queenslayer is better unless you have access to GIF extension from Austria Deluxe Code. Well, let's just assume people don't. But I have it though. Still though, I wish the Guardian Aid could be used in any blood code because the Guardian Aid would actually be really fucking nice. But nope. Oh wells. Oh wells. Blade Dance hilariously outclasses Final Journey with the 50% duration increase. Yeah, but if you don't have it, then that's an issue. Actually, I want to see what's the wonder what the scaling is for Austria. B B B B B. Actually, funny enough, if I use the Austria, right, potentially I might have more damage with the Austria set. It depends on how much Torchbearer though. It depends on how much fucking power the Bridge to Glory will give me, because I think I could actually use it. I mean, probably not right now because of yeah, I need to put on Mind and Willpower because that's the only one I have. Well, I could put Vitality up, but who really cares? Just put Mind and Willpower. And then just put... I don't know, put Tirelessness. And then... put on this, I guess. Or not Tenacious Fang. Where is it? Where is it? Swift Destruction. Oh my god. That's... okay, no, never mind. I'm being dumb. Okay. So how much does it give me right now? It's giving me 932. Well, this one gives me 124. 979. Okay, so maybe not. Let's see here. Put on Bridge to Glory. I want to see how much this is giving me. 127, 1271. Yeah, maybe not. It might not actually be stronger. Who knows? But it's definitely more focused towards use of gifts. Yeah, the stats seem more balanced out in comparison to the Artemis, but I'd rather just use the Artemis. But I think I'd rather just use the Isis. Yeah, thankfully there are other options, so it's not really Prometheus or Bust. That's I'm good. That's like one of the good things about Code Vein. It's so customizable on how you actually want to play the game. Especially with the fact of the addition of the blood codes. Bridge depends on your light rating. Yeah, it takes half of it and adds it. Yeah. But you can't even use it if you don't have mine with B plus scaling or stat. So it doesn't even matter how much your light rating is. If you can't even use it, what's the point? Which is why I can't use it with Artemis because of even with the mine buff on even with the mine buff on Artemis, it's only a B. I think you need B plus for mine, so it's not good enough. You could use Zomatic Seal though, if you went with Artemis, and then you get rid of one of these slots to put on fucking Zomatic Zeal, I think it's called. Where is it? Yeah, this one. Oh no, damn it. Nope, can't even do it. Still can't do it. You would need to have a Zeal that gives you Mind, which would allow you to also then use Bridge to Glory. And Artemis has less light than Isis anyways. So if you're gonna use Bridge to Glory, you're gonna might as well just use Isis. Yeah, that's why you run Mind, Willpower, and Cognitive Zeal on Prometheus to hit the stat requirements, cast it. There is this locked to multiplayer tokens. For 10 tokens, you get it? Well, I'm never getting it then. Because I don't plan on really playing multiplayer unless I really want to. Or I'm trying to get all the achievements. I wonder. But I mean, the Artemis blood code is it's quite so important if you're going for the bayonet. If you're going for the bayonet playstyle, unless you're just only going to cast, then whatever. But still. This one's actually not bad. Low strength but high dexterity in mind. Specializes in power enhancing light gifts. Well, it's DLC, so whatever, but still, this one is actually not bad for doing the hybrid that I'm doing. If I had the Queen's blood code, which I don't have because we'll be getting that probably tomorrow. I think that's also another good one for a hybrid build. Let me see here, because I don't remember what the stats on it were, but I'm pretty sure it's really good. I'm pretty sure it's enough, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, with the Queen blood code, you should be able to use Bridge to Glory. You're gonna have a little bit less dexterity though, so you might also be doing a little bit less damage, but still, it's not bad. In a perfect world where Blade Dance could be inherited, Valley would actually be the min-max code to go for. As far as the one-hand sword build's concerned. Prometheus was actually the blood code I used to beat the game on my first playthrough. That was actually the blood code I used because I was only using one-handed swords. I mean, I used every other weapon in the event that I wanted to do certain things with certain blood codes, but still. I really like the Prometheus one. But I mean, yeah. Eternal Blade Dance would be good if you're good at dodging. If you suck at dodging, well, sucks to suck, basically. I mean, I can imagine a player going through this game just by blocking, but that's dumb. Why would you want to go through this game just by blocking? Queenslayer can actually use huh. Queenslayer could actually use fucking Bridge to Glory. Hold on, let me see how strong this gets. Okay, so let's redo this stuff. It needs another mind willpower because it has only B. I need B plus. Swift destruction. Wait, do I have the fast movement? Yeah, I do. That's fine. Okay. And then let's put on it really doesn't matter. Just put on tirelessness. How much attack is this gonna give me? This should let me use the Bridge to Glory now. Oh wait, I can't find out how much attack is gonna give me only because I'm not in battle. It's only, wait, 1069? How much does Isis give currently? 979? Artemis gives 124? You don't know. You don't know. Thing with Eternal Blade Dance is you feel it doesn't justify enough as a passive. Realistically, you'll dodge maybe 5 hits and get a 25% increase by the time it falls off. Yeah. And the fact that like the stamina is like so like if you don't have the stamina, if you're bad with stamina management, you definitely don't want to go for this for Eternal Blade Dance because you can't because the fact you need to dodge and you suck at having stamina, which I can sometimes do. I don't know why. Like in all other Dark Souls games from FromSoft, I don't really have a problem with managing my stamina because I pay attention to it. In this game, I actually can't really pay attention to my stamina. I always run out for some reason. But yeah, if you're like really good with stamina management, then yes. But if you're not, then no. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. Okay. So Queenslayer potentially it could potentially actually give you more attack in comparison. Well, actually Heimdall could actually give you more attacks well if you're just going for more attacking than using the light gifts. But with Queenslayer, you could use Bridge to Glory on 1069 damage, which will probably be a little higher. Well, obviously it'll be higher, but it'll be a lot higher than Artemis and Isis. Well, it would actually depend. Isis only has about let's see here, 23 more light than Queenslayer. So I don't know. It'd be close. But I mean, like, really, like anything's viable. Like, all it comes down to is how perfect you want your build to be, essentially. Because you're gonna, because the much or the more stronger, or like the strongest ones will probably just have very minute differences that are like barely noticeable, unless like you're fighting tough stuff. But yeah, dude, this one is actually fucking crazy. Holy fuck, dude. That high amount of light stat, Jesus. If only Demeter did not have such a low dexterity rating, Demeter would actually be pretty good. for Bayonet, but because it has such a low dex rating, it sucks. Heimdall falls off towards endgame building. Unfortunately, it loses viability with Sacrificial Edge being a static plus 400 attack buff. Translating well in terms of min-maxing. That being said, it perfectly hits the stat requirements or skills wanted to make. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That was fun. Killed all 3 DLC's bosses. They're hard. They're definitely hard. I'm not even gonna bullshit you and say that it's easy. It's definitely hard. But like in every Soulsborne types games, it comes down to fucking reading the attacks and understanding how the attacks work. I guess that's why I had such a hard time on the first boss, because I was thinking, oh, I knew how to read it, but going through that last 2 attempts on the first boss, I could actually understand. I actually understood what I was doing, because okay, I actually didn't put 2 and 2 together for the first boss, thinking that it was Hannibal, but the moment that it was like, okay, yes, that's Hannibal. I was like, okay, I know exactly how it's gonna fight. I know exactly how it's gonna what's gonna with the exception of the additional attacks that this game's giving it, all the other normal attacks that it already has from God Eater. I'm like, okay, this is easy. But anyways, what'd you say? That being said, perfectly hit. Oh, all right. Think there's a skill you might want to check out from Perseus? Bayonet specific skill? Well, either Perseus is another blood code, which I didn't get apparently from the other fight. Did I talk to the fucking Not that, probably. I don't like that. But this is for the Alkibaba code. There it is. That would be nice. Create a field that periodically drains E-cores from foes inside of it. That would be nice, but as long as as long as the enemy stays inside. E-core regeneration gradually restores E-cores in exchange for a decrease in weapon attack and power and defense. Calls forth a rigid code that spreads across the ground. Interesting. So, this one would be nice as long as the enemy stays inside. I don't know how big that thing is. The field is. This one is nice as long as you're okay with, I don't know how fast the regeneration is, and I don't know how long this lasts for. As long as you're okay with dodging and fucking dealing less damage, you should be fine. What about this? Well, you shouldn't be guarding in the first place, so you don't need that. Sturdy body lowers your gift effective temporary. That you don't need that either. Surfer's blade slashes at the enemies and recover HP, and an offensive. Nope. Short stamina when you successfully dodge an enemy's attack. Wow. Oh, look at this. Okay. Now this skill, using this skill with Blade Dance, I think might be actually really good. Because Blade Dance requires you to dodge. And having this restore stamina when you successfully dodge an enemy will allow you to dodge even more. So I think this would actually be really good for that skill. Must be misremembering. Thought there was a big shot bayonet skill where it pierces anything in front of you for 15 meters. Siren Stance. Immediately take a stance that calms your mind and restores all stamina. Okay, well, okay, so how is Siren Stance any different than Morale Boost? I think Morale Boost is actually... Unless this does other things besides restore all stamina. Because it says calm your mind, so what? Does it, like... does it, like, cure all debuffs? If that's the case, that'd be cool. But Morale Boost restores all your stamina, and it gives you a little bit more stamina extra for max. Tranquil Slice is a low key broken, by the way. Perform an unperceivable attack from a still stance. If you use one-hand sword that have mind willpower scaling, like Executioner, does insanely more damage. You got it to hit monsters for around 20k. That's a lot. The Asclepius fucking apparently I just gotta read all this. Asclepius gifts, I actually don't like them as much because they all have to debuff you to give you a buff, and I don't really like that unless it has to deal with lowering your health or your defense, because you shouldn't be getting hit in the first place. But yeah, I think I'm done for tonight. It's been 5 hours. I didn't think the DLC was going to take me that long to complete, in all honesty. But it did. That's okay. 5 hours of DLC, that's not bad, I would say. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that the DLC has nothing to do with this. Well, the DLC may have something to do with the story. I just have to read the memories, which we're going to read. We're going to watch them tomorrow. But I wish there was more in the DLC, like cutscenes and stuff like that. And not just, oh, it's just extra challenges for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we'll just have to see tomorrow and see if there's any actual story involved. The codes would probably be good for New Game Plus, though, for sure. But now that I mean, assuming that the DLC does not have anything to do with the story at all, then I would honestly just say do the DLC after you do the final boss of the game. Because if you get that Queen's Blood code, that could probably help you a lot in the DLC. The thing about Asclepius is it feels like there's really meant to be used in multiplayer with two people tandeming off each other. Thing is, the gifts don't seem to affect other players like you want it to. Like being able to zero recast each other. Two tandem keeping above. Yeah. I mean, they probably made it in such a way so people can't abuse it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know who Asclepius is. If that's a real person in mythology, Greek mythology, maybe there is a reason why it actually debuffs you. Or maybe Asclepius has something to do with God Eater. Who knows? Dude, Bloodhound, how you doing, my dude? I'm actually about to stop Bloodhound, LOL. I'm actually about to stop. We just finished all the DLC in the game. Is the DLC worth $9 each? or $24 for a season pass, I would say personally no. I think the DLC should be worth $5 personally. Especially since you can complete the DLC in less than 5 hours. Then yeah, exactly. I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth the money. But we'll just have to see when it comes to the vestiges. If the vestiges have stuff that is story related, it depends on how big that story relation is. If it's super like massive, like it's the cause of everything, then yes, maybe $9 is not that bad. But if it's just like minor, then yeah, don't get it. Don't get the DLC. It's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it. Just play God Eater. Essentially, just go buy a God Eater and play